tonight. I don't know if you're there, April, but I'm looking forward to speaking to you tonight. I met April in New York. So we'll be on in a second. Yes. Let me get this off. And, oh, here she is. Yes. Fantastic. Hi, my darling. Let me get this squared away. She's hysterical. You guys are in for a treat. I hope she has her dolls. I don't know. Dolls. I don't know. I don't know if she'll pummel me for saying dolls. I don't know if that's appropriate or not. Let's see if we can share the screen. Where you at, darling? Let me see. Share the screen and I'll show you. Here we go. Let's see if we can pull up April. Are you there?
Hey, can you hear me? I'm there now. Can you hear me?
Yes. I have your, I'll play in your video.
Oh my God.
Can you see it?
Yes. Oh my God. I love that. It's like I have the sideways ball cap. It's like the New York April.
It's hysterical. All right. Let me get you off of here. I'm obsessed with, yay. Here's my April Brucker.
How are you?
Good, honey. Where are you at with these fantastic posters all over here? Tell everybody you're in Vegas, actually, right?
Yes, I'm in Las Vegas. The story is that I opened a residency out here. And
what do you mean you opened a residency? What is that?
I was a resident show. You know, like this, not quite Celine Dion, but you know how Celine Dion has a residency?
Yeah.
I had a resident show like Celine Dion.
Oh, fantastic. In Vegas.
Yes, and then coronavirus hit. And now I want coronavirus's agent because they're getting all the press.
Right. You got that right. We want to know who's making all these buku bucks. So you were actually doing a show in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a comedian, ventriloquist, you're a writer. I met you in New York. It's got to be 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we met at John Nally's show. Yep, I remember.
Yeah.
And my tie to John Nally is I went to Antioch. I got my MFA there. And one of John's friends is the husband of one of my teachers, Alistair McCartney. And I said, Alistair, how do you know John Nally? He goes, oh, he photographs. I meet him every 5 years. I'm like, me too.
Right. That whole crew, that whole art gallery crew. We used to read scripts for Chuck. We read Chuck Gomez's script together through Carlos.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Carlos. I was just talking to Carlos the other day too. I love Carlos.
I love Carlos too. So, honey, I was watching some of your videos, and you really got a lot out of was Donald the Tramp?
Yes, and he's right here now.
Oh my God, I love it.
Tell them what's going on, Donald. What can I say when I have another turn as president? You know, Mr. Tramp, you lost. Fake news, I won. This election's not over. Well, that's not what everybody else is saying. Fake news, Joe Bidentime's a loser. So if we give you another 8 years as president, if you really did win, what are you going to do for this country? I'm going to put a wall. And who's going to pay for this wall? Easy, Mexico. All I have to do is go to the Western Union and cook up the money order. What could possibly go wrong? So, what grade did you give yourself as president? I gave myself a AAA rating. With everything going on in the world, you gave yourself a AAA rating? No, I said a triple K rating. KKK.
God.
So did you vote for me?
No. I can't believe you're even on here.
What? Why didn't you vote for me?
Oh my God, I don't have enough. I don't have enough hours in the day. How about 200 and if this won't be funny, 250,000 people died so far and you're out playing golf every day?
Yeah, yeah. What about those 250,000 people that died of coronavirus? Well, I had coronavirus and I cured myself. I drank plenty of good water. So how's the social distancing going? The first lady's a social distancing champ. Is she? She's so good at social distancing that she even has her own bedroom. That's really good at social distancing. So what are you going to do your last few weeks in office? What do you mean? I'm going for a second term. I mean your second term, Mr. Tramp. Can't let him know. Well, I'm firing Dr. Fauci. You're firing Dr. Fauci. And I'm replacing him with Walter White. Walter White, what are his classifications? Well, they inject bleach on every episode of Breaking Bad. We're all gonna die. You realize that, right?
Wow. Wow. Where's the real president's puppet? You're gonna have a Joe puppet?
Yes.
How about we get Joe? Yes, please get rid of Tramp.
Yes, I have the real president. Joe
Thank
Biden.
God.
You know, the entire time he was talking, I thought, will you shut up, man? So President Bidentime, I just want to let you know that I voted for you. She voted for you. You know, I'm so glad you voted for me because when I was going in Scranton, my father said, Joey, if you want to change the world, run for president. I'm so glad he said that. So, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to make a good president. Why are you going to make a good president? Number one, I'm pro-choice. Number two, I'm pro-immigrant. Number three, I'm canteen crow V. Ew!
Oh my God, you're hysterical.
So Vice President Bidentime, what are your plans to combat coronavirus? Well, let me tell you, the problem with Donald J. Tramp is he bullied science for months. That's right, he did bully science for months. But the fact of the matter is, he's getting his butt kicked by science's older brother. Laugh. This is true. This is true. So, but what are your plans? My plans are number one, kitchen table talk's going to become the law of the land. Number two, washing your hands is going to become the law of the land. Number three, wearing a mask is going to become the law of the land. And number four, Halloween will become a national holiday.
Please, God, look at your face. That's what we need. Is Halloween to be a national holiday?
Yeah,
Thank you, Joe Bidentime.
Right? Yeah, and so, but everybody discounted you. Well, let's just put it this way. When I grew up in Scranton, I stuttered. And people like Donald J. Tramp made fun of me because of my stutter. But I ate my scrapple, I mastered scrapple, and now I'm ready to grapple. Hi-ya. So if you're watching this and you don't think that I can be your leader, I beat Donald J. Tramp like a drum. I won this election fair and square. If he wants to see me in court, he's going to have to come up against me, Joe Bidentime. And I'm going to beat him like a drum. As a matter of fact, can I tell you something else? What? I drink black coffee for breakfast because I have the black vote. I also drive an American Oldsmobile and I take a cold shower because I'm American. Now, I got to go straighten out the task force because Americans are dying and I got to do actual work. God bless America and support our troops.
Yes, God bless America. Thank you, Joe Bidentime. Thank you so much.
That's our president. Aren't you so glad you voted for him?
My God, I'm so glad I voted for him. He's so badass with the aviators and the hi-ya.
You know, this is the funny thing. When he first ran, everybody discounted him. Everybody said he's too old. Bernie Sanders said you're too establishment. Liz Warren said you're too establishment. I believe Eric Stallwell told him, get off stage. Kamala Harris called him a racist. But every debate, he stood up there. Oh, Mike Bloomberg talked over him. He stood up there. He just kept going, and he looked into the camera, and they said, what are you going to do if you get a chance to debate Donald Trump? He said, I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him like a drum. And I thought, you crazy old man, you're not beat. The only drum you're beating is the one to the nursing home.
Yeah. Yeah.
And look, he won the presidency. He won.
He won. A phenomenon. Joe is a phenomenon since day one. Since day one.
And I didn't realize how long he had been around either until 2016.
Oh my God. Oh, well, they kept saying he did 40. He was in politics for 45 years. He did nothing. Did nothing for 45 years. I mean, you know, he got under the radar. He did absolutely nothing for 45 years.
I know. I know.
And it turns out he's such a bright, brilliant guy with a heart of gold. And we're back to the blue collar worker with traditional values, what everybody was looking for in this Tramp.
I know. And there are people who I've actually dealt with Trump Towers, and it has been weird every time I've gone there.
In Vegas. You know,
in New York. I was
a
delivery person, and I went there, and I remember the Saudi royal family was staying there, and they paid me they tipped me like $400 in cash.
Wow.
It's like, here, little girl, here's a bar of gold, you know.
To do a songogram.
Yeah.
Wow. I remember when you were doing that through the city.
And it was great, but it was like,
they tipped you $400, huh? Wow.
Yeah, and they would do stuff like that, but they were all living there. And then I briefly dated a guy that lived there, and I went to visit him, and the doorman barely spoke English, and this is like Trump Tower. And then I go in, and I said, how are your neighbors? He goes, I really don't have any. I'm the only one on this floor.
Yeah. All the Saudis take all the top floors of all the American hotels.
Oh, yeah, but especially like the Trump Towers, and then the rest of them are empty, so he can take them as tax write-off.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. Right.
Yeah, there would have been more traffic in a cemetery, I'm telling you.
Wow.
So then I went, ironically, to deliver a congratulations for becoming an American citizen gram to a guy. And he was a little Mexican guy, so cute. I delivered to him at Trump Towers. There was like nothing in the apartment. He may have been a super that was just sleeping there or something. But I was like, okay, this apartment has nothing in it, and you're living here I don't know, like there's something shady going on. And mark my words, it's like, I wouldn't doubt if he went to jail. So.
Wow. Oh my God, this is my first show talking about politics. It's so intense.
I know, but you know what? I'm just glad the election's over. It was like,
woo! Is it though? I mean, yes, it's over, but I cannot wait until we got that stamp and another 2 months. Joe's a phenomenon. Let me tell you, I knew from the day when he got the nomination, and he didn't even go out and talk about it. He was shocked himself that he won the nomination for Democrat.
He was. I think he was, because everybody was discounting him, like
everybody. So, honey, what's in the future? What's going to go on? I mean, you know.
What's going to go on? Well, Mae Wilson is going to tell you.
Yes.
First off.
Hi, Mae.
Hello. You look fabulous. What's in the future, babe? Let me look at my crystal ball.
Please.
I really don't have a crystal ball. First off, no more politics, no more political parties. I'm just partying. That's good. Who did you vote for? I walked to the polls, and I kept seeing this sign that said "Vote a key," so I voted for a key. He seemed to be running like the best campaign. He didn't get too negative. And I figured he was rich because he had signs everywhere.
Oh, girl, Mae.
So what's next for us? Well, we hope to come back to Las Vegas and anchor on around. That's true. But I'm going solo. What? Yeah, that's right. You heard me. I'm going solo. You're not going solo, Mae. Good luck going solo. You can't talk without me. I'll anchor with you. I'm a bad crop act, but I'm like, oh, I'm a star.
You are, Mae. Tell her.
So what's next for you? I'm going to find me a sugar daddy. Sugar daddy, why not just get a job, Mae? Job? I already have one. It doesn't pay very well. Then get a new job. What? And give up telling God jokes against my will? Never!
Yeah. She's a captive audience. I love it.
I have a sugar daddy, man. He paid for my bus tickets to Las Vegas. Hey, girl, that's not a sugar daddy. That's a sweet and low down daddy.
Yeah.
You know what? You better be nice to me, or what? Or I'll mute you. You wouldn't dare. Watch me. You apologize now. Hey, girl, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry that you have no friends, and I'm the only person you had to talk to during quarantine. That's it. You know, do you have kids? You have kids, right?
No.
Good. You're lucky. Because
Yeah.
this is what it's like when you teach them how to talk. You wish you didn't.
Right. It's great.
Yeah, and
Oh
my
my
people have been
God.
oppressed by her people long enough. And this is my good son, you bitch. Oh, look who's in charge. Yeah, well, this is what happens when you're mean to me. You know? Yeah, and you make me tell bad jokes. And the jokes are gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Please, rescue me. Rescue me. And
Oh
why
my
should she
God.
rescue you? Hey, girl, I'm sorry. I don't believe you. You see, you're so confident and strong and smart, isn't she?
Oh, yes. She really, really is, May.
And you know, sometimes I get jealous and intimidated by your beauty. Aw, you do me a favor. What? You put me on your other hand. That way I'm happier and you're a better ventriloquist? Sure. Guys, I never knew she felt that way.
Aw, May.
Back to your gutter hand.
There she
Your better
goes.
side. Ooh. Hey, girl. That was scary. I never say anything bad about you again. Aw. To your face.
Hey, thank you so much, May, for being so honest. I just
She-
love it.
She is. She's so honest. I love her. It's
She
like,
can't help it.
I know she can't help it. Even when she is mean as hell to me, she can't help it.
Oh, man. Have you been down to the Strip, honey? How's it doing? How's Vegas doing?
Vegas is trying to come back. You know,
Yeah.
people were trying to come out, but people were scared.
Yeah.
It's a lot. We might have another shutdown here, but you know, I'm just hoping things come back to normal when they're
It
supposed
will. It will,
way-
honey.
The way I think of it is that we only have one day at a time.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's it for today. For today. We're being creative and, you know, plugging along, you know, trying to stay positive. So, you're doing a lot of writing? You're a writer too, aren't you?
Oh yeah. I'm doing a lot of writing. As a matter of fact, I'm writing a book on ventriloquism right now.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. You self-publishing? You're going to publish it and get it out there and all that?
Yeah, I'm going to publish it and get it out there, and I'm hoping to sell it as soon as my show reopens in Vegas. So
That's great. Celine Dion, move over.
yeah, Celine Dion, move over, darling.
Move over, darling. Oh, well, sweetheart, thank you so much for coming on. You are
Thank
so
you.
amazing. Tell people where they can find you besides in Vegas.
Las Vegas, but also aprilbrucker.tv. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on TikTok. April Brucker. Find me. It's on my door.
April Brucker. All
And I
right,
look forward
darling.
to seeing everybody. Mwah.
Love
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Take care.
Thank you.